Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Creator Wrestler Championship Wrestling, and we are here in live and in living colour in a packed out arena tonight, and this is the card we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Opening off the action tonight, we do have Ultimo de la Muerte versus PDUB in an exhibition match. The two men agreed to it after Ultimo de la Muerte signed his contract last week. We have the debuting Austin Theoretical against the Freight Train, Max Taylor. Austin Theoretical coming over from Andrew and Friends Wrestling, looking to make an impact tonight. And in the main event, we have Joey, we have Big Evil Ben Bradbury, and we have Andrew Powers in a triple threat match, all for the chance to go to the semi-finals at No Mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into the action. First match of the night here at CaWCW. Some words being exchanged from PDUB and the debuting Ultimo de la Muerte. It's a handshake, a sign of mutual respect between the two of them. And there rings the bell. Ultimo de la Muerte out of the gate already. Wheelbarrow DDT. Handspring now. Catches the head of PDUB and drops him straight down. PDUB though kicks straight back out of it. Looking to get Ultimo de la Muerte back up to his feet. Springboard and a double foot drop kick down. Both of these men highly athletic, and PDUB, what's he looking for here? One. That is one way to do a neck breaker, and then the double elbows off the second row. Ultimo is back up already. Spinning kick to the torso. That's Ultimo looking for here. Handspring again. Got the legs trapped in the head again, and dropping PDUB down once again. Ultimo looking to get in the way, and a diving neck breaker there from PDUB. Two great competitors who've just been giving it their all already this match. And a roll up here from PDUB. Only gets for one count. Doesn't even get a one count, sorry. Ultimo gets a one count there. A back and forth pinning combination from the two of them, looking to end this match early. PDUB gets Ultimo back up though. Ultimo gets out of the way. Grabs on the back of a German suplex from the Argentinian. Ultimo now. Clothesline. Clothesline again. PDUB looking for the kick though. Ultimo dropping him back down. Ultimo going up to the second rope here. What could he be looking for? And the double knees down onto PDUB. PDUB with the kick to the head. Looking for flying clothesline, but Ultimo gets out of the way. Throws him into the corner. Onto the top turnbuckle. What could we be seeing here? Wheelbarrow. And PDUB reverses it. I'm not sure what Ultimo was going for there, but picks Ultimo back up, and PDUB a big suplex. The second suplex right on the logo. And PDUB with a third suplex. A perfect trifecta, if you will. PDUB in the corner now. And the running enziguri. This could be over. Ultimo is knocked out. And it's only a 2 count for PDUB. What a great match we have seen already, and some deserving fight forever chance. And a kick to the face of Ultimo de la Muerte. PDUB looking for here now. Up to the top rope. And a double drop kick down to Ultimo de la Muerte. Looking to kick him while he's down though. And a double drop kick in response from Ultimo from the floor. Grabbing the leg of PDUB now. And dropping him, trying to snap that ankle off. And extend the knee as well. Ultimo gets him back up though. And a big body slam. onto the apron. Could ultimately be looking for here. And a jumping Hurricane Rana. And PDUB running knee to the face. This could be over, ladies and gentlemen. And PDUB gets the win with the three count. What an incredible match we have just witnessed here tonight. Let's take a look at the replay. The handspring into the, I don't even know what to call this, the floating Hurricane Rana maybe. And then PDUB with the diving drop kick. Double elbows as well. What an amazing quick match we have just seen. Again with that spinning, flying Hurricane Rana, whatever you want to call it. And of course the clotheslines there, and then the kick to the knee of PDUB. But what an incredible showing for the debuting Ultimo de la Muerte. And PDUB having a win to his record here in CaCW, or CaWCW I should say, sorry. And of course the trifecta of suplexes that we saw earlier. And then just that running enziguri. And we thought it was it here, ladies and gentlemen, but Ultimo kicking out at 2. And then PDUB with the diving drop kick again. And then the body slam from Ultimo de la Muerte, and then this was just the sign of the end. PDUB running knee to the face, and there's just not much you can do to get out of that. But PDUB secures the win here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got more action on your way tonight, so stay in your seats. But PDUB enjoying his win here tonight. We'll be right back with the next match. I can already feel it. And here he is. Pyro and all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Austin Theoretical.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Yorkshire, England, weighing in at 274 pounds. Big Money Austin the Technical.
And there he is, swagger and all, marching down to the ring, and he is ready to put on a show tonight. Of course, Andrew and Friends Wrestling Money in the Bank holder, winning that ladder match in spectacular fashion. And the crowd is just absolutely loving this man. Just soaking it all up here, loving the environment. And we are ready to see Big Money Theoretical against the Freight Train Max Taylor up here next. And the crowd is going absolutely wild for him. He's just taking the time just to soak in every bit of emotion that the fans are giving to him tonight. And here he is. The man on his 3rd consecutive episode.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, Freight Train Max Taylor.
The freight train here tonight. Looking to get another victory. Of course, secured his place in the pay-per-view semi-finals. And what a match you are being treated to here tonight. Two of probably the more intimidating men we have in the locker room. Max and Theoretical both being a perfect blend of speed and power. Austin Theoretical for his debut match here tonight. And let's get that bell rang. And a punch here from Theoretical, a kick to the back of the leg from Max, and grabbing him from behind. What could Max be looking for here? Theoretical throwing him over the top, getting him in that headlock on the floor. And then knees to the head of Max. And Theoretical just missing the... I don't even know what to call that. He just threw himself over and nobody was home, but getting Max in the headlock here now. And then throwing Max across the ring. Theoretical in charge of this match so far. And then Max with a punch to the gut. Chop to the chest, slap to the face. And this is getting physical with a back and forth here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And neither man is just scared to throw their hardest hit. Theoretical chops to the chest, bringing Max down. That's Theoretical looking for here, as they are back in the collar and elbow. And then pushes Max out of the way. Punch to the chest. And then just using that rope to try and pull the arm out of its socket. A slap to the face. What's Theoretical looking for here? The double knees off the top. Dropping Max down to the floor. And Max kicks out at the one. And the crowd loving it here tonight. Theoretical back in the ring. Off the second rope. Diving splash onto Max Taylor. But Max Taylor with the roll up. And only gets the one. Theoretical avoids the kick, but Max with that big clothesline. What can Max be signaling for here? Gets to the second rope. And the diving shoulder tackle from the freight train. What was he looking for here? Kicks to the chest, but Theoretical gets out of dodge. Irish whip into the ropes. Throwing Max back into the ring and looking for a quick cover here. And Max just managing to kick out. But Theoretical picking Max back up, Irish whip into the ropes again. And the running knee to the head, looking for another pinfall. Gets a 2 count. Theoretical going to the top rope. What could he be looking for here? The diving shoulder tackle of his own. Picking Max up. Pushing him down to the floor. And a chop to the chest. Throws him into the corner. But Max using that agility to land that DDT. What is Max looking for here? Just the boot at full velocity into the head of Theoretical. And then head into the first turnbuckle. Austin Theoretical though manages to get out of the way. Kicks to the torso. And again. And then a knee straight to the head. One of the most hard-hitting wrestlers in Andrew and Friends Wrestling. Austin Theoretical. Head into the turnbuckle again. Looking to pit Max up, and again Max reversing with that DDT. And Max, the top of his eyelid just getting busted open from that turnbuckle. 2 punches to the face. German suplex there from Theoretical. And then the clothesline just knocking Max down. Theoretical looking to pick Max up. Into the fireman's carry. Into the electric chair. And the electric chair driver. This could be it. An amazing feat of strength. And it is the 3 count. Austin Theoretical wins his debut match here tonight on CaWCW. And let's have a look at the replay again. Because what a match it was. Of course, he's balanced himself on the top turnbuckle and the double knees down. The flying splash onto Max Taylor. And then the shoulder tackle from Max Taylor onto Theoretical. High knee as well. What a physical affair we have just witnessed here tonight. Of course, the diving shoulder tackle up Theoretical's own. And then that running knee strike in the corner. And that could have done Max. That should have finished him off right there, but Max managing to carry on. But of course, the German suplex into that clothesline. And then of course the impressive feat of strength just to pick him up into that electric chair driver. But Theoretical tonight secures the big W. But ladies and gentlemen, we are not over here yet. We have still got the triple threat match to go. We have got Joey, we have got Ben, and we have got Andrew Powers, all 3 representing different factions and tag teams tonight, looking to make a name for themselves and go into the semi-finals of the tournament. Theoretical just able to celebrate here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to break up the action, but we appear to be having a fight break out backstage between Grant Parker and Isaac Wells. Cameramen have just been able to see what's been going on. And Parker now just attacking Isaac Wells. We were just in the middle of our broadcast here. I'm once again apologising for interrupting all the pre-planned action we have here today, but we've got this live backstage, just Isaac and Parker, just 2 people who have been fighting all over. You know, they've been having fights here at CaWCW. We were able to break him up in the first episode. In the second episode, Isaac was attacking Parker, and of course over on Andrew and Friends Wrestling, these 2 have just been going at it with each other. But you can see here Isaac's just going for the cone and looking to... Parker manages to get out of the way. So does Isaac from the Enziguri. Double drop kick to the back while Parker is on his knees. Isaac picking him up though. Looking to maybe throw him into that box of equipment we've got back here, but Grant Parker manages to get out of the way. He's getting Isaac up against the table here. Oh God. Parker, don't do this. Isaac just landing on his feet. Not wanting to go through the table, but Parker using his skull as a weapon. Isaac now throwing him across our backstage area. We need to get some damn security out here. I don't know where the security has been this entire time. They weren't here last week. They're certainly not here this week, otherwise this would not be happening. And Isaac now using that cone as a weapon again. This is just massacre. Both men weaving each other though. And look at Parker. Jesus! Clothesline just clobbering Isaac, landing the back of his head onto the concrete, and now Parker's got him up onto the equipment we've got stored backstage. Isaac just taking the fight to Parker again. And the double drop kicks the head. And then throwing Parker off of the crates. Jesus. You sick fucks can't wait to be able to be put into a ring together. Have to be taking it out on each other backstage. This can't be happening. Throwing Isaac shoulder first into the crate. Trying to break his leg by squishing it between his elbow and the concrete as well. Another whip onto the crates. What's Isaac looking for here now? Just grabbing the steel chair. Parker there managing just to get out of the way. We need to be looking out for the security of the competitors backstage as well, because Parker and Isaac just abusing each other right now. The kendo stick goes flying, but hitting no one. Isaac with the punches to the face of Parker. They're looking for here, just picking him up. Isaac no. Oh, Parker managing just to get out of the way. These two have just been going back and forth. Parker looking for here. Got him up in the fireman's carry. Jesus! Over the world GTS and an elbow to make sure Isaac stays down, but Parker isn't done with him. What's Parker looking for here now? Isaac though able to fight back. And then that swinging neck breaker right on top of all those boxes. Isaac looking for the chair again. Hit right across the chest and onto the arm, onto the neck. Trying to attack everywhere, just weaken up Parker. These two have had a heated feud over in Andrew and Friends Wrestling. Oh my god! And Isaac with a big splash after that huge kick, knocking Parker down to the concrete. We need to get some medics out here quick. Oh god, Isaac. What can we be looking for now? Jesus. The over the world GTS of his own. Looks like both men could be... Well, Isaac's definitely bleeding. We haven't got a good look at Grant Parker and the spinning neck breaker onto the shovel, and we can see the blood pouring off of the face of Parker as well. Now using that shovel as a weapon just to do as much damage to Isaac as possible. Isaac though, and Parker getting out of the way. Black mass from Parker. Need to grab that cone as a weapon as well. Hit straight in the abdominal area. These two have been fighting for a while. I'm not sure where the security is here. Oh. Looking for it again. And connects.
Jesus, can we just get back to the action, please? Can we stop paying attention to this?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And it is triple threat action. And Andrew drop kicked out to Joey straight out of the gate, begging for a crucifix, and then just rolling around with Andrew. What's going on here? Finally gets Andrew down. Andrew was just able to reverse it, and then Ben looking to capture Joey, capture Joey with that handspring, but nobody was home. Going for the quick pin on Andrew again. Joey with the double elbows down to Ben. On that pinfall. Throwing Ben out of the ring. And Joey's just taking it now to Andrew. Punches and an uppercut to follow. And Joey's going under the ring here. What's he getting? Kendo stick. Ben's not going to let him use it though. Punches on the outside here. He kicks to the knee, kicks to the face. And Andrew just taking both men down with the double axe handle. And then Joey just using that arm just to twist and then throw Andrew down. Kicks the back of Ben. And Joey is really making a name for himself in this triple threat match. But Ben, just elbows to the back. And then throwing Ben into each other. Andrew really just using each man as a weapon and then gets thrown out of the equation. Joey rolls back in as Ben jumps back in and then gets the double drop kick for his troubles. Ben going up to the top now. But Andrew's there to meet him. And then just moving out of the way. Ben was probably looking for, I imagine, nothing but net. But Andrew here working on Joey. And then a roundhouse kick, and Andrew successfully avoids the second one. Kicks the knee. And then Ben with the standing Spanish fly. But Andrew manages to kick him in the head. Joey with that springboard moonsault that gets out of the way. Does both men. Andrew there to break up the pin. Andrew now just working on that arm of Ben. Really looking to snap it. And some chops here from Andrew. Joey Irish whip into the ropes. But Andrew gets out of the way. And then Andrew now, was he looking for the fisherman's hook suplex? But Ben gets Andrew down. Looking for the crucifix again. This time manages to get it in first try. And then the wheelbarrow DDT onto Andrew Powers. Bringing Joey up to the top. What's Ben looking for here? Joey manages to kick him and manages to get back in that ring and... I don't even know what to call that, ladies and gentlemen, but Joey did just take down Ben with it. It looked very effective, but Andrew now battling Joey on the outside. And picking up that kendo stick straight to the arms of Joey. Andrew looking to get back in the ring while Ben's going out there to fight Joey. And then a DDT to the outside. Andrew now going to the top rope. What's he looking for? Trying to hit Ben, but Ben just gets out of the way while throwing that second kendo stick. But Andrew with the running elbow. And then a dropping knee onto Ben. And Andrew's really standing tall in this match now. Now Joey getting back up, but Andrew's looking to throw him back in the ring. Now what's Andrew looking for? You're throwing Ben back in the ring as well. Surely if you were looking to win this match, you would only want one man in the ring and not really doing much, but punches Joey while he's on the apron. What's Andrew looking for here? A big back body drop, and then looking for the elbow, but Joey rolls out of the way just in time. And then a big boot to Andrew. Then with the roundhouse kick though, using those educated feet. Joey with kicks to the torso. Gets Ben in the fireman's carry, but Ben slips out. And then Ben with the sunset flip onto the outside. Now Andrew looking to take the fight to Ben. Gets him back in the ring. Not sure what Andrew could be looking for here. And a kick to the leg, or the hamstring of that left leg, but Ben doesn't seem phased. Going off the top rope and connecting with the springboard. This could be it. And only gets a 1 count. And then Joey with the flying scissor kick. Referee's taking a while to get this pinfall going here. And it only gets a 2 count. I can't imagine Joey will be too happy with that. Andrew grabbing a 3rd kendo stick. I'm not sure why he keeps going under the ring. There's 2 on the outside, but the double knees taking out both men. Then Irish whipping Joey into Andrew. And then the jumping Hurricane Rana. And Andrew with the fists to Ben. And then dropping him straight back down. Andrew looking for here. Twisting the arm of Joey and then kick to the stomach. Andrew getting Joey up now. The Omega Driver. And he's not finished. And Ben's unaware of what's just happened, just going after the leg. And then just tanks the chair shot while going for the pin. Of course, the referee does have to break it up. Irish whip into the corner now from Andrew, onto Ben, putting him up onto the top turnbuckle in that seated position. And then arm dragging him down. Looking for the cover, but Joey was back in the ring. And just breaks it up in time. That could have been all said and done there. Elbow to the back of Ben. And Joey, just the big clothesline taking Andrew down. I don't know what Joey's got planned here. Big chair, the chest of Ben. And Andrew was just woken up when he saw that pinfall. Andrew, what's he looking for on Joey now? And the leg through that rope and just kicking it, really trying to stretch it out to do the most damage. And then Andrew, what's he looking for here? The face plant to Joey. Looking for a pinfall. Ben's on the outside though, he needs to break up this pin. And does so efficiently. And Ben dropping Andrew down. Springboard moonsault off the bottom rope. And then wanting to use that steel chair and hits Joey directly in the chest with it. But Joey looks completely unfazed. All 3 men on the outside here. Ben face planting Andrew to the outside, and then Joey just grabbing that baseball bat, taking down Ben, and then throwing it onto Andrew. Andrew jumps back up at the ends of Guri. But Andrew will be looking for here, grabs the steel chair, takes it back to the outside, and just straight to the back of the head of Ben. But Ben, Selena Del Sol on the outside. And then trying to find some more toys to find under the ring. And finds the sledgehammer. And then straight in the dick to Joey. Dropping it down on Andrew, but he is just completely unfazed. And then Andrew drops Ben down. Looking STF. He's got it locked in on Ben. Ben could be forced to tap out here, and he does. Andrew goes to the semi-finals of the CaWCW World Championship Tournament. Let's have a look at that again. Double axe handle to both men. The kick to Ben, and then I don't even know what that's called. But whatever it was, it looked effective. And with Ben, in hindsight, being the one who tapped out, it could have been the difference maker. Of course, the big boot there from Joey. And the unsuccessful pinfall. But if Ben didn't kick out there, it would have been said and done because Andrew was dazed. And then the Omega driver, but Andrew wanted to inflict some torture onto his opponents. If he's going to win, it's going to be in dominant fashion. no one ever forgets a match with Andrew, because you will have scars to show for it. And then the Selena Del Sol from Dan, straight to the outside. And then of course the STF, which inevitably takes Ben tap.
Here is your winner, Andrew.
Andrew Powers victorious here tonight. And that is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next week, where we will have the final triple threat qualifier, and it is the go home show before CaWCW No Mercy. Well, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have an incredible night, and we will see you